clean sweep. But even then, some Ice Knight, who he was playing, gave them a run for their money.
Yeah,
for sure.
And speaking of who's been taking a little bit of a break, but someone that you can never sleep on is Skittles.
Oh, yeah.
Number one in Nebraska, been
Yep.
one of the best young links in the business for a long time now. And someone that, like, you're going to see the battle of projectiles here. I'll be curious to see how Cyber deals with that war because, like, Young Link does not need to commit in that battle, but Olimar kind of needs to get in there with those Pikmin and able to, like, get in and get that pressure. So starting out, we are going to get to Battlefield 4 Game 1, not going to PS2 Game 1 like the gentleman.
Yeah, very interesting because, you know, Skittles loves that stage PS2. I've never seen a Game 1 where he hasn't started there. So Cyber really pulling out all the stops, making sure he gets any advantage he can.
Yeah, I have to imagine that this is a Cyber decision to strike. Like you said, really just needing that close quarters combat. And it's working out great for him Game 1. Already 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, but what everybody knows, if you are aware of Young Link's power, he can easily mount that comeback with a couple of strings. Just a few openings here, and Skittles can match up that percent.
Yeah, just doing it. Yeah, Cyber have been playing really well all day, continuing that momentum into playing against Skittles here. Really wants that top 8 winner spot.
Oh, for sure. And yeah, that's the first stock of the night, or at least our commentary block, and it's coming off red hot because that was that red Pikmin. You get it? You get it?
Yeah, yeah. I was bringing it. Okay.
Yeah.
I also got the Fire Mario hat on though, so
yes,
you're
I
playing
do.
that. Yeah.
Of course.
Oh!
Epic whistle. What the heck?
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, if you're playing Olimar, you have to have those whistles ready. Olimar with not the greatest disadvantage state, so if you can get that timing down, can really get you out of some tough spots, and it works out for Cyber there, tagging on some more damage and living another day.
Yeah, for sure. That whistle gets you out of a lot of spots, and also Olimar's just light in general, so having that keep you alive for any amount longer is always going to be a big help.
And you're seeing Skittles try to get in here with these down airs to set up that stop, but Cyber's having none of it. Finally gets a stray forward air.
Yep.
Not too much damage stacked on, only 44%. And here we go.
Yeah, this is what I love. The Skittles advantage state where he's just flowing and vibing. He'll throw in like 16 B reverses just because.
Yeah, just like between him and Toast, like you have to have that kind of punish game to be top level with Young Link, and they both have it. The character's very precise. Well, if you can get it figured out, you can do a ton of damage.
Yes, indeed. All right, Skittles finding his way back to stage. He has to watch out because a purple is on deck, and those purple smash attacks do not play around.
And just like that, you see him whacking with it to get off the ledge.
Yes,
Skittles in trouble here. Can definitely die to a purple anytime soon.
Yeah,
and he also got the blue on deck, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He's got the double purple and the blue.
So kill power just going all around. Oh, wow.
Here.
Okay. You rarely ever see Olimar get down and dirty himself, using his own self as an aerial.
I think that's the first time I've seen that where he was just not out of Pikmin. He was just like, yeah, I'm just going to use a sledge trap.
Yeah.
Might have been a misinput, but who knows? Doesn't matter. Still has a very healthy lead right now. Skittles got to figure something out here.
All right. Oh, barely dodging the smash attack there. You see Skittles. I love it about Skittles' gameplay because he will run at you forever, and then when it comes down to these dire moments, he's able to stay back and just shoot fire arrows at you. But Cyber getting in, getting the clean hit, and is now up a stock.
Yeah, but just like that, Skittles getting him in disadvantage. In trouble here.
Oh my god.
Oh, goes under the stage, throws all the Pikmin. And they live to tell a tale, too. They just ran across the stage after him.
Yeah, that was a good play there. I mean, because we all know that Olimar nerf patch, you know, his up B got nerfed based on how many Pikmin you have. It becomes a lot less more effective, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a great timing mix-up for Skittles to even us out at one stock.
Yeah, he kind of went away from the down air kill game plan after what happened the first stop, but catching him by surprise there and down airing again. And just like that, he has the lead after being down for the entire game.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Like those, Skittles' down airs were hitting the Pikmin before, giving Cyber like enough time to like get out a whistle or, you know, just avoid the kill move altogether. But now it seems that all the stops are coming out.
Yeah, gonna see some of that Skittles ledge trapping here. Oh, Cyber making it through unscathed.
Yep.
Trying to keep that at composure. That can be kind of discouraging when you lose the lead like that late in game, but he's doing all right here. Will he get the punish? He does. Gets the grab. Forward throw. Extra damage coming in from that purple.
Jeez, and this white has been doing in so much work, just hopping onto Skittles.
Yeah, white, my part.
Yeah. It's the most damagingest Pikmin when it's latched onto you, so Skittles able to finally take it off deck, but now Cyber just has a lineup that boasts potential kill power.
Honestly, not the greatest lineup outside of that purple. Like, you really don't want red and yellow on deck this late, but we do see the blue come out.
Yeah,
He's going to be looking for that throw, but doesn't matter. Just forward smashes through the fire arrow.
Yeah, that's a big thing. The actual types of Pikmin come into play there.
Yeah, I believe because it was a fire arrow, he was just able to forward smash through it. I could be wrong, but because usually with how those Pikmin work is they lose to other hitboxes, but I think because it was a fire arrow, he could just do that.
Yeah, and specifically projectiles. Like, if you're hitting them dead on with a projectile, that Pikmin's probably going to die before he can really, take a stock on the other end. So
getting into the counter pick, we actually have Skittles picking counterattack from Xenoblade as the track, so that's a 10 out of 10 for me. I appreciate that.
Well, I've heard word on the block from Xenoblade fans. They don't like this remix that's in
really?
Ultimate. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like the original's better. Obviously, the song's good in any form, but
I understand that. Sometimes you just got to stick with the original sometimes.
Yeah.
And sticking to the originals, I know this is a stage that Skittles definitely likes because he can just stand across the stage and just shoot things.
Yeah.
But, like, he was kind of getting down and dirty in that game 1. The projectile wall really wasn't working out for him. And you'll see that a lot with Olimar, where other projectile characters kind of feel invalidated because the Pikmin just stuff out a lot of those projectiles. Like, that's why, like, Olimar's commonly seen as, like, Samus's worst matchup, for an example. And just like that, we're only 30 seconds into the game,
and that
already got that up throw.
Yeah, and see, the thing is that in theory, it's like, well, technically, Young Link has a lot of projectiles, so maybe he could get through the Pikmin, but honestly, if you're just not constantly shooting out projectiles, which doesn't seem to be the game plan here in the first place, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, Cyber looking very comfortable in this matchup. I know they have a couple Young Link players in Chicago, not quite PR level, but like Icona, for example.
Yeah.
But like, where do you get Olimar practice in the rest of the Midwest if you're Skittles? I know he goes to plenty of majors, but
Yeah.
yeah,
and he does a lot of Wi-Fi stuff too.
That's also true.
Ooh, there goes
fire reverse up tilt.
Yeah.
Got some work cut out for him. This is showing shades of game 1 with down by quite a bit going in that second stop, but just a couple combos here and there, and he can even it up.
Yeah. Man, it's tough if you are Skittles and like you're getting hits, but you're getting hit for them because you saw that down air there. Cyber's just at a low enough percent to strike back, but maybe this combo starter will spell something different.
Oh
man, and every now and then you forget that Olimar's a pretty light character. He's going to be dying 90 off the side if you get hit by that forward air.
Yep. Very strong forward air. And just like you just see the advantage state once he gets that opening, and he just is making it work. And just like that, Olimar cannot get away from this onslaught.
Yeah, maybe that's why FD was the counter pick for Skittles, because when he connects, he connects. Oh, what a clang there.
Yeah, that down air, but forward smash coming through yet again. That fire Pikmin forward smash has been Cyber's best friend so far in this set for stealing out stocks.
Yeah, for sure. It just is kind of the answer to all of the other projectiles, I guess. I mean, maybe that boomerang would eat him up, but still, the forward smash has just been doing wonders.
And this is what you kind of need to do if you're Skittles and have the lead, is just be comfortable just standing back, just destroying the Pikmin as they come in, and making Cyber come to you until you get that opening.
Yeah, I've seen a lot and played a lot of Olimar in the last couple of weeks. That's the name of the game. Take the lead and then play defensive.
I'm surprised the forward air connected. He was pretty far below him on that hit.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes forward air lasts a little bit longer than you expect. I mean, Young Link's just one of those underrated characters. Like, he's a character that everybody knows is good, but forgets about until they see someone like Skittles putting on a clinic.
He kind of fell out of the meta as the game has come out. I don't know if it's just because a lot of the sword characters that came in with the DLC. But like I said earlier, you're still seeing like Toast. He just got top 3 at a super major.
Yeah.
And Skittles here working his way into trying to make the top 8 winners here. Very consistent player. So definitely a high maintenance character, but very worth it if you put the time in. And you're seeing that right now.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, it's funny you mentioned that Toast placement because like Skittles for a while had the undisputed top Young Link placement, and then Toast. Now it's kind of arguable because that was a great run. So
I mean, Toast got a top 8 at the last Frostbite as well.
Yeah, but even then, Skittles won. He won. It was one of like a B tier pretty much, and that was just kind of the biggest Young Link achievement, even with Toast like top 8 at Frostbite.
But that's neither here nor there right now. What matters is the here and now in this set.
Yeah, indeed.
Cyber trying to shrink it back a little bit, get himself a smaller stage, removing that top platform, and going to small battlefield.
Yeah, and honestly, that FD game was kind of prescriptive of what Cyber wants. He wants these platforms because getting away from Skittles is a lot more of a tougher task without any platforms.
And this is a very common Cyber counter pick from what I've seen. He's very comfortable on this stage. Like, it gives him the room to operate, but it also gives him those platforms to hide under.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely a very common pick for him, but he's got a really good lineup right now. Double purple in the electric as well.
Yeah, and that electric has some of the more unique properties of any Pikmin. You know, its main thing is that it just has longer lasting hitboxes, and it goes at like a weird arc when you throw it. Just a cool Pikmin to have around, but, you know, it got killed, so can't really talk about it much more.
Yeah. And right now, Cyber is Pikminless, does have the blue.
Yeah, that'll help out a lot. If Cyber lands a grab, the stock is curtains.
Yeah.
Oh, but there goes that down tilt.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been loving that because big Skittles fan here, but I've been seeing him do this like micro walk down tilt, and it's been so perfect, so great whenever he gets it, and it just always leads to a kill confirm.
Yeah, he's really making the most out of these ledge trap opportunities, time and time again, finding those forward airs. Like, because sometimes people, like, obviously edge guarding is very important in this game, but sometimes if you've got a read on their ledge trap, it's like you don't need to go out there. You just hold stage and you get those kills. And Skittles recognizing that he has the beat on what Cyber wants to do there, and he's paying dividends.
Yeah, and you saw a little bit of that fancy item play from Skittles there, like Z dropping the bomb to kind of throw off the timing, but Cyber strikes back, and that up smash brings us to 2 stock apiece.
Yeah, and like you're kind of feeling the tides begin to turn in this side. Like Cyber was typically starting those games off like with healthy leads, and we're seeing the opposite in this game with Skittles just starting to get a better understanding of how to make it through this projectile maze of the Pikmin.
Yeah,
and now Cyber's struggling to get in.
Yeah, and that's another big thing is that when Skittles has the lead, like for those who are struggling with the Olimar matchup, if you do get the lead, you just gotta wait for the guy, because if you start running in at Olimar, things get bad very quickly. So.
Absolutely, and you're starting to see a very hard to deal with lineup here with that double purple. Typically at that point, you kind of want to get the kill on one of them as they get thrown, but Skittles opting to not do so. He's trying to find his way in instead. But like while the other are down like that, you see the down tilt there. There goes one of them.
Yeah. You get that throw away so that they don't even have a chance to strike back because Olimar's out of commission. But now we are very even percents, and 2 purples are still on deck. I didn't even see the second one get pulled.
Yeah, it was like right as the rotation came back around that the purple came back, and just like that, purple just chucking it off stage, getting the kill, and Cyber here with a small lead.
Yeah, Cyber was in a sticky situation there, but able to get out and now get a jab block punish there.
I was expecting the up smash up air there, but he was going for a little more, getting the poison Pikmin.
Yeah. That would have been big damage if he was able to get that off, because while Skittles in the hit stun, obviously he can't kill that white Pikmin. It's just going to be tacking on damage.
I really like the patience there from Cyber at the ledge. As we were talking about earlier, he's really been getting eaten alive there. And just recognizing that, waiting a little longer on the ledge, letting Skittles put out those hitboxes and working around it. And just like that, he has 73% tacked on in this final stock already.
Yeah, and see, this is what happened. You know, Cyber had like double purple for like the majority of Skittles' second stock, and Skittles was like, I have to find a way, I have to get the kill, and he ended up getting rolled, and now we're in this sticky situation for Skittles.
But getting the up tilt, and we've seen what Skittles can do once he takes that stock. This is not over in the slightest.
Oh, not at all, but Skittles does have to play practically perfect. This is his opening, and he has to make it count.
Oh, that was such a good whistle.
Yeah, good whistle, but it's like an air dodge. If you just continue the pressure, you can follow up very easily.
Only has 1 Pikmin to his name, 2 Pikmin now. But just like that, this game is almost dead even. A forward air will do it. Gonna see Skittles go off stage here. Will he get another forward air to seal the game?
Oh, that ledge trap was deadly, but Cyber just neutral gets up and gets out of there. Oh, man, it's Cyber's lineup. It's looking a little
lackluster.
Yeah. And now he has almost no pick. Oh, no, the blue is on deck. Oh, but he
that'll
gets
take
arrowed. Yeah.
Neutral B catching the roll into the up air. Skittles just showing how clutch he is.
Oh, Skittles in clutch factor. Don't start mentioning it. This guy has pulled a many of reverse 3-0, reverse 3 stocks. He's never out until he's actually out.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that's really hurting Cyber here is just the lack of edge guarding, too. That's like easily the most exploitable weakness of Young Link, is being able to go off stage and just hit him before he can get that up B out, and he's pretty helpless.
Yep.
But Olimar, okay edge guarding, you kind of have to get those down airs off the ledge and such. And
yeah, like down airs, or those purple Pikmin become like projectiles when you side B throw them. So those are pretty good for edge guarding Young Link. I mean, we saw it in I think that last game he did do that, but it's just a tough ask.
Other than that, just really not making Skittles consistently feel uncomfortable off stage, and that's like what's allowing him back into these games as well.
Oh, for sure.
And just like that, we are going to run it back to small battlefield. Understandable. That game was close. He had the lead for a good portion of it.
Yeah, and I haven't been to many Chicago tournaments, but from my experience at Warp Zone, small battlefield is a very loved stage by these guys.
As an avid Chicago goer, to a certain extent, while living in Wisconsin, yeah, I agree. They're,
yeah.
I mean, it's as you see it in the metal, a lot of people either go to PS2 or small battlefield for the most part. So Cyber, like I said, definitely a big fan of small battlefield here.
Yep.
And right now, so far so good, even game. But that arrow into Nair, pushing him off stage. Will he find that next ledge trap?
Oh man, there
and
goes
he
the
does.
down tilt. That was cash money. Skittles' eyes lit up as soon as he hit that one.
Yeah, he's just doing a really good job of catching Cyber as he's coming in off the ledge. Cyber's, like, you saw as he won that one game, he was starting to play more patient at the ledge, was inching his way in, but now he's trying to force it again. And Skittles taking full advantage, but evening it up right away with that purple back air.
Yeah, would you say it was a nice one?
Maybe. Sometimes the back air is just nice, man.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. We were talking about that on the car ride here, actually. Like, you think nice back air should be relegated to back airs that are hard to land. Like, a Mario back air should never be nice.
Yeah?
Like, Olimar, I think that's a reasonably nice back air. But, yeah, just like that. Skittles shaking it off, tacking on some damage here. Oh.
Yeah, that purple up smash leads to a lot, and I'm surprised Skittles is not in disadvantage still, but this advantage state is going on, and Cyber has a perfect lineup.
Yeah, the tail of this set has really just been does Cyber have purple? Yes, he's doing well. Does Cyber not have purple? No, he's in trouble. Which I guess that's kind of how Olimar is in a nutshell sometimes, but that's really been the case for this match in particular.
Oh,
and
man.
he dropped the bomb. Oh! He was not ready for that.
Not at all, yeah. You saw Skittles, he wanted blood. He wanted to hit the stock there, and Cyber used that against him in that reversal. But welcome to One Stock, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the end of this set, or Cyber could clutch it up.
Yeah, will Cyber take this to a game 5, or will Skittles close it out here? Been a very back and forth set, but Skittles just showing when he gets those early percent combos just really makes life hard for Cyber in this advantage.
Yeah, and I mean, Cyber has his own damage output potential, but sometimes Skittles is just, putting on the pressure way too much, and Cyber doesn't get those opportunities. Like, so far, I don't think he's had a single opportunity, but Young Link up B is a bad move, and it doesn't connect, so Cyber has another chance at life.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen him go for down tilt up B. Like, typically he's been opting for the up air, the forward air there, and I guess that's why.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But now Cyber's playing this neutral. I mean, technically, if Skittles just composes himself, he could still close this out. And there goes that forward air, ultra killing. Skittles wins it 3-1.
Killing across the whole stage there. Yeah, Skittles just showing his ability to adapt on the fly there. Like I said, that matchup, Olimar just does really well against projectile zoners in general. So you saw, as the